Good evening. This is the video newsletter for buysellshort.com for Thursday, May 22nd. Pretty volatile couple of days here. We hit our downside objective on the Dow. Here we're looking at the 15-minute chart. We finally broke out of that bearish rising wedge, flipped into this really narrow and steep bullish falling wedge. And as you can see, over pretty much most of the session, we consolidated down here at the 12,600 area. This is actually pretty bullish for the near term, believe it or not, even though we have a Memorial, a long weekend upcoming. When we've seen a sharp sell off like this, 500 points in 2 days, and then consolidation like this, at least when we were having all those large sell offs a few weeks ago, action like this usually came before a nice snapback rally. If we flip to the daily chart, we retraced down to our first target of 12,600, and we were actually able to hang around the 50-day moving average, which is kind of bullish here. So, things don't look that bad. And, we've got, if we scroll down a little further, stochastics now nicely oversold. So don't be surprised to see a snapback rally at least to the 13,000 level near term. SMH, we broke down from the upper channel on this one. Really strong support here at 32. If we slice through 32, we're looking at reaccumulating our position back down at the 50-day moving average at 30.50. Possible hammer bottom today on the SMH. Again, just like the Dow, tomorrow is Friday ahead of a long weekend. Markets closed Monday. So, if we weren't closed on Monday, I'd say odds were really good for a nice bounce tomorrow. The bounce may not come until Tuesday. Lots of winners for us over the last couple of days in the energy sector. Oil, huge move yesterday. Started pulling back today. It was actually over 135, but then pulled back, and we are all the way back to 130. If we're able to break into the 120s, that should power the stock, the Dow, back on a nice, decent pop. Stock plays. And the next week, we've got ASCO Cancer Conference. So small cap cancer biotechs should start to heat up tomorrow into next week. AGEN has the only approved cancer vaccine in the world, approved in Russia. That's where we see this huge spike back in April. There's going to be some pumping of this on CNBC just because it is the only approved vaccine. Breakout is 240. First target would be 250, but I really think if this one gets a little bit of press in the next few days, we could be looking at $3 pretty damn easy on this stock. IMMU, our other cancer play, been saying it was going to break out and go on a big move for the last few days. Well, today was the day. Monster move on this one today, up 27 cents at the high of the day, hit both targets, well, first targets on this one anyway. Pullbacks to any pullback to the 230s, I'd be looking to add a scalp position. Upside target on this one is 270, but if we look at this chart here, we had a positive MACD crossover. Actually, we will tomorrow. Last time we had a move into a positive MACD crossover was before the stock went on a $1 run. So fingers crossed here. If we scroll down a little bit further, we've got stochastics getting ready to trigger a buy signal as well, and RSI is ready to break up above 50. So this one looks really, really good for the near term. CHINA was a big winner for us last week. Had its earnings yesterday, got slapped down today. Entered a trading alert on this one. Back down to the lower end of its trading channel. Partial position on this one here. Would be looking to add to that position if it sees the 220s again, and then target on this is a snapback to the 20-day exponential. That's 353 right now, but with the Olympics coming in a few weeks, there's no reason why this one's not going to see 370 plus with a little patience. So back in CHINA again. Finally, last one I'm going to mention today is ALTI, Altair International. Car battery play, a battery play. Stock is very close to a breakout here. Once we get over 242, it should be off to the races. There's really zero resistance until we get to 274, which is our first target here. Support is 230 on this one right now. Chart looks really good. Started to break out today, and then the snapback in oil brought in a little bit of selling on the stock, but it closed nicely. And we're hugging this 50-day moving average, consolidating nicely here. And there's no reason why this one can't take off in the next couple of trading sessions. That is it for the video tonight. I will see you guys in the chat room tomorrow. And if I don't talk to you before the weekend, have a great Memorial weekend. Goodbye.